Stop what you are doing right now. I need you to understand something before you take another breath, before you scroll past this message, before your mind tells you this is just another video. What is happening in this very moment is not an accident. You did not find this message. This message found you because I sent it directly to you at this precise hour, for a reason that is more urgent and more glorious than anything you have been told today. Something shifted in the heavens this morning. A decision was made. A transaction was completed. A name was called, and that name was yours. Can I ask you something? Have you been carrying a weight so heavy that some nights you lay your head down on the pillow and wonder if things are ever going to turn around? Have you watched the bills stack up and the bank account shrink and whispered to yourself, God, do you even see what I am going through? Have you been faithful? Have you been praying? Have you been holding on with everything inside of you? And still the breakthrough has not come. I see you, I have always seen you, and I need you to hear this with every fiber of your being. What I'm about to reveal to you in this video is the answer to every prayer you have whispered in the dark. It is the fulfillment of every promise I made over your life before you were born. It is the moment the angels have been waiting for, and it is happening right now for you because your time has come. The Archangel Michael has been dispatched to stand at the door of your life. The host of heaven has gathered around your name, and a miracle, the kind that defies every natural explanation, the kind that makes your family members say, "How did that happen?" has already been set in motion on your behalf. This is not a message for everyone. Not everyone stopped, not everyone stayed. But you did, Bert, because deep inside of you there is a knowing, there is a voice, small but unmistakable, saying, "This one is for me." You are right, it is for you. Stay with me through every chapter of this video. Do not skip, do not rush, because I am going to walk you through a revelation, layer by layer, truth by truth, that will leave you transformed by the time the final word is spoken. The miracle that has been deposited in your name is about to be fully revealed. Type in the comments, "I received this message, it is for me." If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do it right now. Click subscribe and turn on notifications so that every message I send through this channel reaches you without delay. Heaven is speaking, and you do not want to miss a single word. My dear son, listen to me. Before the mountains rose from the sea, before the first star ignited in the darkness of space, before the rivers carved their paths through stone and the birds learned the names of the winds, I thought of you. I saw your face. I spoke your name. And in that eternal moment, before time itself had begun to count, I made a decision about your life that nothing and no one has the power to reverse. You were chosen, not because you were perfect, not because you had the right family, the right education, the right circumstances. You were chosen because I, the Lord your God, looked across all of eternity, and I saw something in you that I placed there myself, a spirit that could carry what I am about to give you, a heart that would not waste what I am about to release, a soul that has been refined in just the right way to receive this extraordinary miracle. I want you to understand what that means in practical terms, because I am not a God of abstract ideas. I am a God of real provision, real intervention, real, tangible breakthroughs that show up in your bank account, in your home, in your body, in your relationships, and in your future. Think about your life for a moment. Think about the roads you have walked, some of them smooth, many of them broken, some of them so dark you could not see your hand in front of your face. I was there for every step, not watching from a distance, not looking away when things got hard. I was there, walking beside you, working behind the scenes, arranging things in the unseen realm that you could not see yet, preparing a moment, this moment, when everything I have been building for you would be ready to be placed in your hands. The angels of heaven have been assigned to your life since before you were born. Archangel Michael, my chief warrior, the commander of the heavenly armies, has stood guard over your destiny through every season of your life. There were moments the enemy came to steal, to kill, to destroy, and Michael stood in that gap. There were doors that were slammed in your face that were not actually doors meant for your destiny, and Michael kept your feet from crossing thresholds that would have derailed everything. There were people sent to break you, and Michael ensured that they only bent you into the shape of someone strong enough to carry what is coming. I need you to understand something about the enemy's strategy. He has been working against you specifically because he knows what is written over your life. He does not attack ordinary people with extraordinary urgency. He attacks people who carry extraordinary destiny. The pressure you have felt, the resistance you have faced, the times it seemed like every door was closing simultaneously, that was not punishment. That was the enemy's recognition that something massive was about to be released on your behalf, and his desperate, futile attempt to stop it. He could not stop it. He cannot stop it. Because what I decreed over your life before the foundations of the earth is not subject to the interference of darkness. It is sealed. It is certain. It is already done in the realm of the Spirit. And now it is making its way into the physical reality of your everyday life. The miracle I am speaking about today, this divine deposit that has been made in your name, did not originate in the last few days. It was prepared before you were born. It has been growing, accumulating, multiplying in the vaults of heaven, waiting for exactly this moment, exactly this level of readiness in your spirit, exactly this intersection of time and eternity, where what was promised becomes what is possessed. Your family sees someone who has been struggling. I see someone who has been positioned. Your circumstances say you are behind. My ledger says you are exactly on time. The world has a story about who you are and where you are going. I wrote a different story, one filled with abundance, with miraculous provision, with sudden acceleration that causes everything you have been waiting for to arrive all at once. Place your hand over your heart right now and declare with your voice, I was chosen before the foundations of the earth. My miracle was prepared before I was born. I receive what God has written over my life. That declaration just opened something in the spiritual realm over your life. The angels responded to your voice just now. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Stay with me, because the next chapter is going to reveal what the enemy has been hiding from you, and why today is the day that secret gets exposed. Type in the comments, I was chosen. My miracle is already prepared. My dear daughter, lean in close. There is something I must tell you, something the enemy has been desperate to keep buried, something he has spent years building distractions around, throwing obstacles in front of, surrounding with doubt and discouragement and delay. Because if you ever truly understood this truth, his hold over your finances, your peace, your future, and your family would be broken permanently. The secret is this: the provision that belongs to you has never been withheld by heaven. It has been blocked in transit by the one who hates you, and today that blockade is being removed. Let me show you exactly what I mean. When you have prayed and prayed, and the answer did not come when you expected it, your first instinct was to wonder if I had heard you, or whether you had done something wrong, or whether perhaps the blessing just was not meant for you. The enemy planted every one of those thoughts. He is the father of lies, and the most effective lie he ever crafted was this one, that your delay was heaven's denial. It was never my denial. I have been pouring blessing toward you without ceasing. What you could not see is that there is a spiritual dimension to provision, a realm where resources move through gates and channels and assignments. And the enemy posted himself at the gates of your breakthrough, not to stop me, but to slow you down long enough for discouragement, to make you stop believing. But here is the thing about discouragement. It is not a wall. It is a whisper, and a whisper cannot stop what I have decreed. I want you to close your eyes for just one moment and picture something with me. Picture a massive vault, not a human vault, but a heavenly vault, larger than anything your mind can fully contain. Inside that vault are resources that have been accumulating on your behalf for years. Financial miracles, supernatural provisions, unexpected checks in the mail. Contracts signed in your favor, promotions that bypass the line. Business ideas that carry divine timing and divine momentum. Debts that dissolve. Bills that get covered in ways that make no natural sense. Relationships that bring resources you never could have arranged on your own. Opportunities so perfectly timed that the only explanation is a God who moves in ways that human logic cannot track. All of that is in the vault with your name on it. Now picture this, the vault is open, the door swings wide, and everything inside it has been released today into the flow of your actual life. That is not a metaphor. That is a spiritual reality that is happening right now as you receive this message. The Archangel Michael and his entire command have been dispatched to escort what belongs to you from the realm of the spirit into the realm of the physical. Think about what that means. The most powerful angelic warrior in all of creation, the one who cast Satan out of heaven, the one who stands before the throne of God as chief commander, has been personally assigned to your breakthrough. Not a junior angel, not a messenger, the commander himself. Why? Because what I am releasing over your life in this season is not a small blessing. It is a generational shift. It is the kind of provision that does not just change your month. It changes your family's trajectory for decades to come. It is the kind of miracle that your children will tell their children about. It is the kind of story that begins with, "We had nothing, and then God moved." And the enemy knew it was coming. He has known for a long time. That is why the last season was so hard. That is why the pressure seemed to multiply instead of ease. That is why just when you thought one problem was solved, two more appeared in its place. He was not attacking you because you were losing. He was attacking you because he could see what was about to be placed in your hands, and he was terrified. He should be terrified. Because what God releases, no force in heaven, on earth, or under the earth can take back. Right now, in this very moment, I need you to say out loud, say it with conviction. Say it like you believe it, because it is true. The enemy's blockade over my life is broken today. What belongs to me is being released right now. I receive every miracle, every provision, and every breakthrough that has my name on it. Do not let the enemy steal the power of that declaration from you. He will immediately try to send a thought that says, nothing is going to change. Cast that thought down. You have just declared truth over your life, and truth is more powerful than any circumstance you are currently looking at. Type in the comments, "The blockade is broken. My provision is released." My dear son, I want you to hear the sound that the angels heard when I spoke your name today. There is a sound in heaven that happens when I make a decree. It is not like sound on earth. It does not travel through air. It does not fade with distance. It travels through the fabric of creation itself, and everything that exists must respond to it. When I spoke over you this morning, when I said, "It is time, release what belongs to my child," that sound moved through every realm, and the Archangel Michael stood to his feet. I want you to understand who Michael is, because the culture around you has reduced the heavenly host to decorations and symbols and paintings on church walls. Michael is not a symbol. He is the most fearsome warrior in all of creation. He led the armies of heaven against the Prince of Darkness at the beginning of time and drove him out of the eternal courts. He has stood over the history of nations and redirected the course of entire civilizations at my command. He has been stationed in wars and in boardrooms, in courtrooms and in hospital rooms, in moments of national crisis and in the most private moments of individual lives. And he has never once failed to execute what I sent him to do. And today, He has been sent for you. Picture him now, not as a soft-winged figure, but as the warrior he is, standing at the threshold of your life, towering in authority, arrayed in the light of heaven, with the full weight of divine commission behind every move he makes. He is not walking into your situation cautiously. He is walking in with the confidence of someone who has already read the end of the story. And he knows you win. The war that has been raging over your finances, the battle that has kept provision just out of reach, that has caused things to fall through at the last moment, that has made it feel like you work harder than anyone you know and still come up short. That war has a different outcome today, because Michael has entered the field. And when Michael enters, the powers of darkness do not stand and fight. They run. I want you to understand the spiritual geography of your home right now. In the unseen realm, there are walls of fire surrounding the place where you sleep, where you eat, where your children grow up, where your family gathers. Those walls are not decorative. They are active, burning, impenetrable barriers that no force of darkness can cross without my permission. And I am not giving permission. Your home is sealed. Your family is covered. The people who love you are under divine protection that the enemy cannot negotiate around, cannot find a loophole in, cannot bribe or manipulate or break through. But beyond protection, Michael has been sent with assignment. There is a difference between a defensive assignment and an offensive one. Defense says, nothing harmful will reach you. Offense says, everything that belongs to you will be retrieved, and the enemy will not be able to keep what is not his. The enemy has been holding things that belong to you. Years of withheld provision, opportunities that were redirected, resources that were meant to flow toward your life and were diverted, financial doors that were slammed through spiritual interference. Michael's offensive assignment today is to recover what was stolen and restore what was taken, with interest. That is why this message is not just about protection. It is about recovery. It is about restoration. It is about everything that the locusts have eaten being given back to you in greater measure. It is about the years of struggle, producing a harvest that is so large, so sudden, so undeniably supernatural, that everyone who watches your life will have to acknowledge that only God could have done this. The miracle check that has been deposited in your name represents the fullness of that recovery. It is heaven's accounting of everything that was promised to you, everything that was meant for you, everything that was prepared before you were born. And it has been deposited in full, not in installments, not piece by piece, in full. Say this right now, out loud, with the authority that belongs to a child of God. Michael, the commander of heaven's armies, is standing at the door of my life. What was stolen is being recovered. What was withheld is being released. I receive my full inheritance today. Feel the weight of that declaration. Feel it settle in your spirit like an anchor. You just agreed with heaven over your own life. And when a human being on earth agrees with what heaven has already declared, something moves. Type in the comments. Michael is standing at my door. I receive my recovery. My dear daughter, I want to take you somewhere in your spirit right now. I want to take you to a place that the eyes of your body cannot see, but that is more real than any building you have ever walked into. I want to take you to the place where my provision is stored, where everything I have prepared for the people who love me and are called according to my purpose is held, catalogued, and ready for distribution. In the physical world, you understand the concept of a trust. A trust is an account that is set up on behalf of a person, sometimes before that person is even old enough to access it, filled with resources from someone who loves that person and wants to ensure their future. The trust is not dependent on the beneficiary's daily performance. It does not fluctuate based on whether they had a good week or a bad week. It is set, it is sealed. It belongs to the beneficiary by covenant, not by works. I set up a spiritual trust for you before the foundations of the earth were laid. That trust has been growing through every season of your life. Through the hard years and the good ones, through the moments you felt close to me and the moments you felt far away, through the mistakes and the victories and the in-between days when nothing seemed to be happening. It has never stopped growing. My resources are not subject to inflation, to market crashes, to political instability, to any of the systems that make human wealth uncertain. What is stored in the vaults of heaven is eternal, inexhaustible, and absolutely secure. And your name is on the register. I want you to understand what I mean by that. In the courts of heaven, there is a book, not a metaphor, a real living record. And in that book, every provision I have prepared for every person I have chosen is written down. Your financial breakthrough is written there. The healing that you have been believing for is written there. The restoration of your family relationships is written there. The business that will carry your children's future is written there. The house that will become your sanctuary is written there. The promotion, the contract, the unexpected influx of resources that will change everything, all of it is written there beside your name with my signature on it. Today, the vault opened. Not cracked open, not opened partially for a small portion of what is written, opened fully, because the season of waiting is over and the season of receiving has begun. I know what your bank account looks like right now. I know the exact number on the screen when you log in. I know the payments that are coming due and the ones that are already overdue. I know the gap between what comes in and what goes out. And I know how long you have been trying to bridge that gap with human effort and human wisdom and human hustle. I am not dismissing your effort. I honor the faithfulness. But I need you to understand that what is about to happen in your financial life is not going to be the result of you finally working hard enough or finally figuring out the right strategy. It is going to be the result of heaven intervening directly. There is going to be a moment, and for many of you who are watching this right now, that moment is in the very near future, when you receive something that you did not see coming, a phone call, an email, a message, a meeting, a document, an account. Something will arrive that carries more than just resources. It will carry the unmistakable fingerprint of divine orchestration. And when you see it, your spirit is going to recognize it immediately. You are going to know without a shadow of a doubt that I moved on your behalf. But that recognition starts here. It starts with you hearing this message and choosing to believe, not blindly, not in desperation, but with the settled confidence of someone who knows their God and knows that their God keeps his word. Every promise I have ever made in my word is true. Every scripture you have ever read about provision, about abundance, about my commitment to meet your needs according to my riches, not your budget, my riches, is true. Not sometimes true. Not true for other people, and maybe true for you. True for you right now. In your specific circumstances, with your specific numbers, in your specific city, your specific house, your specific situation. Put your hands out in front of you right now, palms up, the posture of someone receiving, and say, I open my hands and my heart to receive what God has prepared for me. My name is on the register of heaven. The vault is open. I receive my full provision now. My dear son, I have watched every single moment. Every morning you woke up before your family and sat with the weight of financial pressure pressing down on your chest before the day even began. Every night you stayed awake running numbers in your head, trying to figure out how to make the math work, trying to find an answer in the arithmetic that the arithmetic simply did not contain. Every time you opened a bill and felt that sick drop in your stomach, Every time a friend or family member asked how things were going, and you smiled and said fine, because the real answer was too heavy and too complicated and too embarrassing to say out loud. I saw every single moment. I was there in the silence of your kitchen at midnight. I was there in the car when you cried on the way home from a job that was not enough. I was there when you typed numbers into a calculator for the 100th time, hoping somehow the total would be different this time. I was there when you prayed the same prayer for the 100th time, wondering if the ceiling was just a ceiling. It was never just a ceiling. I heard every word. I counted every tear. And every tear you have cried over the financial pressure of your life has been held in my hand as evidence of your faith. Because only someone who believes in the God they are crying out to keeps crying out. You never stopped. Even when it felt pointless, you never stopped. That faithfulness is the reason this moment is as large as it is. I need to speak directly to the shame some of you are carrying. The shame of financial struggle in a culture that treats wealth like a measure of worth. The shame of not being where you thought you would be at this point in your life. The shame of watching others seem to advance while you feel stuck. The shame of needing help, of being behind, of starting over. I need you to hear me say this clearly and completely. There is no shame in your story. None. The pressure you have been under was not a reflection of your value. It was not a punishment. It was not evidence that I had forgotten you or moved on or chosen someone else. It was a season, a specific, measured, purposeful season that was preparing the ground of your life to receive a harvest large enough to match what I had written over your future. You cannot plant trillions of seeds in a garden that has not been prepared. The soil has to be broken, the roots have to go deep, the preparation has to match the size of what is coming. Your preparation is complete. Right now, in the spirit realm, the Archangel Michael and the angels assigned to your life are standing around every debt you carry, every credit card statement, every mortgage payment, every student loan, every medical bill, every overdue account. They are standing around those debts with their assignments clear, and those assignments say, make a way where there seems to be no way. Doors that were closed are being opened, channels that were blocked are being cleared. Supernatural favor is being poured over every financial obligation in your life, and the solution, the real, practical, physical solution, is coming through channels you have not even thought to look through yet. Some of you are going to receive a windfall from a completely unexpected source. I want to speak that directly and specifically. Someone watching this video right now is going to receive a financial gift, an inheritance, a settlement, a reversal, an overpayment returned, a contract honored, something from a direction you have not been looking. And it is going to cover more than you asked for. Not just enough, more than enough. Because I am the God of abundance, and abundance means overflow. For others, the miracle is going to look like a sudden ability, a skill you have had for years suddenly finding its market. An idea that has been sitting in your spirit, finally connecting with the timing and the resources to become real. A conversation with someone who opens a door that leads to 3 more doors. A provision that arrives in pieces, but the pieces come so quickly and so consistently that within a short time, the entire picture is transformed. For all of you, what is coming is real. It is specific. It carries your name. Say this declaration with everything you have. God saw every tear. God counted every sacrifice. God is repaying everything with overflow. I receive abundance in every area of my life. In my finances, in my home, in my health, and in my family. Type in the comments, God saw my tears. My overflow is coming now. Right here in the middle of this message, I need you to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every word spoken through this channel is sent directly for you. Do not let another message pass you by. My dear daughter, I want to show you what is happening in your home at this very moment. Not your home as it appears to the physical eye, the furniture, the walls, the rooms you move through every day. I want you to see your home the way the angels see it, because the spiritual activity happening inside and around your home right now is extraordinary, and I want you to be fully aware of it so that you can receive it with open hands and an open heart. Right now, as you watch this video, angels are moving through every room of your home. They are not idle. They are not silent observers. They are active, commissioned, deployed with specific assignments that are changing the spiritual atmosphere of the space where you live in real time. In your bedroom, the room where you rest, where you are most vulnerable, where you have had your most private conversations with me in the dark, angels are standing guard at every entry point. Not because your home is under attack, but because what I have placed inside you while you sleep is too valuable to be disrupted. I have been speaking to your spirit during your sleep. I have been depositing strategy, wisdom, creativity, and revelation into your spirit at night that is going to begin to surface in your waking hours as ideas you did not know you had, as solutions to problems that seem to have no solution, as a clarity of direction that cuts right through the confusion you have been carrying. In the room where your children sleep, and some of you are watching this as parents carrying the weight of wanting more for your kids than you had for yourself, angels are standing over your children's futures. Every gift that I placed inside each of your children is being activated and protected. The enemy's plan for your children, every assignment of confusion, every spirit of discouragement, every attempt to lead them down paths that will harm them, those assignments are being broken. Your children are covered. Their futures are secured. Their destinies are sealed by my hand, not by the circumstances they currently see around them. In your living room, the space where your family gathers, where the tension sometimes lives, where relationships are tested and strengthened, angels are sowing seeds of peace, of unity, of restored communication, of joy that has not been present in a while. Some of you are watching this with a broken family situation pressing on your heart, a marriage that has grown cold, a child who has drifted, a relationship that was severed in pain. I want you to know that restoration is part of this miracle release. The same abundance I am pouring into your finances is flowing into your relationships. Healing is coming to your house in every dimension. In your kitchen, the room that represents provision and nourishment, the room that throughout history has been the heart of the home, angels are establishing a decree of abundance. The table where you eat will become a table where you celebrate. The place that has sometimes been the site of financial stress and hard conversations about money will become the place where you look back and say, "This is where everything changed." And at the front door of your home, the threshold that separates your sanctuary from the outside world, Archangel Michael himself is standing as a sentinel. His assignment is both protective and directive. He is ensuring that what should not enter does not enter, and he is ensuring that what belongs to you, every blessing, every resource, every miracle package with your name on it, finds its way through that door without obstruction. I want to speak to the loneliness that some of you feel even in the middle of your own home, the feeling of carrying things alone, the weight of being the one who holds everything together while feeling like no one is holding you. I see it, and I want you to know that you have never been alone in that house, not for a single second. I have been there. My spirit has been present in every room, in every silence, in every moment when the walls felt too close and the future felt too far. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And from this moment forward, you are going to feel my presence in your home in a way you have not felt it before. There is going to be a tangible peace that settles over the atmosphere of your house, something your family will notice, something visitors will comment on, something that just feels different in a way that people will not be able to explain, but will not be able to deny. The miracle that has been deposited in your name is not only financial, it is atmospheric, it is relational. It is the wholeness of my provision flowing into every dimension of your life simultaneously. Receive it for your home. Receive it for your family. Receive it for every room, every relationship, every corner of the life you have built. Place your hand on the wall of the room you are in right now. Touch your home and say, "This home is blessed. This home is covered. This home is a place where God's presence lives and God's provision flows. Every person under this roof is protected, provided for, and walking in the overflow of heaven." Type in the comments, "My home is blessed. God's presence fills every room." My dear son, my dear daughter, we have arrived at this moment together. I want you to take a breath right now and recognize what has happened to you through the course of this message. You came to this video carrying something, a weight, a worry, a question, a need. You may have come skeptically, or you may have come with a desperate hope that something would be different today. Either way, you came. And I want you to know that from the moment you pressed play, something was already moving in the heavens on your behalf. What I am about to say to you now is not a generalization, not a comfort designed to make you feel better for a few hours before the weight returns. This is a declaration from the throne of the Almighty God that is being spoken directly into your specific, individual, personal life. The life with your name on it. The life with your circumstances, your history, your family, your address, your bank account, your fears, your dreams. Congratulations. I do not say that word lightly. I say it the way a father says it when he watches his child receive something they have been working and waiting and praying for, with joy, with pride, with the deep, settled satisfaction of someone who knows that what is being given is exactly right and exactly timed. The secret miracle that has been deposited in your name is not a promise for someday. It is an already done reality in the eternal realm that is now, in response to your faith, crossing into the natural realm of your daily life. The transaction is complete. The account is full. The release order has been signed by my hand, sealed by my spirit, and escorted by the Archangel Michael and the hosts of heaven directly to the doorstep of your existence. Now let me tell you what your part is, because receiving a miracle requires an active posture, not a passive one. First, walk in expectancy. From this day forward, you are no longer waiting for a miracle as though you are not sure it is coming. You are watching for a miracle as though you know it is already on the way. There is a difference that changes everything. Waiting in uncertainty produces anxiety. Watching in confidence produces joy, and joy is the atmosphere that miracle breakthroughs move through fastest. Second, speak it out. The declarations you have made throughout this video were not empty exercises. They were spiritual activations. Every time you spoke the truth of my word and my decree over your life, you were opening channels in the spirit realm that discouragement and doubt had closed. Keep speaking, keep declaring. When the enemy sends a thought of doubt, and he will, respond with a declaration. Speak over your finances, speak over your family, speak over your home and your future. Your voice is a weapon and a key, and I have authorized you to use it freely. Third, take the steps I show you. Some of the miracle that is coming to you is going to require you to move. A door is going to open, and you are going to need to walk through it. An idea is going to come, and you are going to need to act on it. A conversation is going to present itself, and you are going to need to have it. The divine deposit I have made in your name is not sitting inert, waiting for you to stay exactly where you are. It is alive, it is moving toward you, and it will meet you where your faithful obedience takes you. Fourth, do not look back. This is perhaps the most important instruction of all. Do not look back at the hard season as though it defines you. Do not allow the memory of struggle to make you feel like you have to stay small. Do not let the voice of the enemy remind you of the years of lack and use them to make you feel unworthy of abundance. The past prepared you. It did not define you. The life ahead of you is so much larger than the life behind you that the comparison will seem impossible. And that is by design. I have been saving the best for this season of your life. I need you to understand that statement. In the natural world, things tend to deteriorate over time. In my kingdom, things are built, layer by layer, season by season, from faith to faith and glory to glory, toward a fullness that comes at exactly the right moment. You are at that moment. The fullness is here. What I have been building in you through every hard chapter of your story is ready to produce a harvest that will make every painful thing worth it. Your children are going to grow up with a testimony about what God did in their family's life. They are going to tell the story of the day everything changed, and they are going to point back to a season, to a turning point, to a moment when their parent refused to stop believing. And that moment is right now. Your future is not behind you. It is ahead of you. It is bright with a light that the darkness cannot compete with, full with a provision that the enemy cannot access, rich with a joy that does not depend on any circumstance remaining stable. It is secure. It is yours. It has your name on it. Stand up right now if you are able to. Stand up and declare with your whole body and your whole voice, I receive my miracle. I receive my breakthrough. I receive the secret deposit that God has made in my name. I walk in abundance. I walk in blessing. I walk in the fullness of everything God wrote over my life before I was born. I will never go back to where I came from. I am walking forward into the life God prepared for me, and I receive it now, in Jesus' name. Type in the comments, I receive my miracle. I will never look back. Before we close, if this message touched your spirit today, if something shifted inside of you while you watched, please subscribe to this channel right now. Click subscribe, turn on the bell. Share this video with someone in your life who needs to hear that God sees them, God has not forgotten them, and their miracle is already in motion. You may be the reason someone else's life turns around today.